hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. For those of you new to the channel, I'm B, and on this channel we help improve your confidence by way of compliments using the wonderful world of fragrance. If this is your second video or more, we ask that you hit the subscribe button so you can come back to rock with your boy. Today we're here with a 2021 release from the house of Tom Ford, and this one is a second coming or third coming of a fragrance that I personally enjoy. The fragrance that we're talking about is none other than Ombre Leather. Now this one is in the signature series or the non-private blend series, and as you know or may not know, the original was released in 2016 as part of the private blend. That one stayed around for a small period of time and went away, and they left us with nothing. Then in 2018 they came out with the new version of Ombre Leather, repackaged in this designer format, or the signature series, and now we have the 2021 version, which is Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. All right, now what do we get with this? All right, when you look at the overall presentation, it looks very similar to what you would get in Tom Ford's Ombre Leather 2018. The bottle style the same. The exception here, you have a white label versus a black label. You have the white accents here in the top, and then you have Parfum written in white down here in the bottom. Your box, very similar. Ooh, didn't go as easy. You're a bad boy, you gotta break it. All right, forget that box. Fuck the box. All right, let's talk about distribution. All right, good distribution there. And now here's the deal. I got a 1.7. There's also a 3.4. Yes, 1.7 and 3.4. I have a lot of Tom Ford fragrances when it comes down to that leather feel. Now, if you know anything about Tom Ford Ombre Leather in general, it's very similar to Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather, all right? I think you can really get away with either or. So I have two bottles now, thanks to a subscriber, of Tuscan Leather, and now I have Ombre Leather Parfum, and I have Ombre Leather, and I will likely at some point when I can find it cheap enough, because it's crazy pricing, pick up Ombre Leather 2016, which I may not need to, and let me explain why. Now your keynotes for Ombre Leather 2021, let's call it that, or Parfum, are going to be cedar, you have some violet, and obviously you have that leather. Now in addition to those notes, you can also expect to get some jasmine here, some tobacco you can expect within this fragrance. You can also expect some patchouli here, and some vetiver and amber. That's what I get with this scent. Now, let me tell you all in what you get with this scent. Now, I did mention, right, that ideally I would like to have the original 2016 version within my collection of Ombre Leather. When I went to go purchase it, when I came about knowing this fragrance and then knowing that I wanted, finally went to go pick it up, and they were like, nope, we can't sell it to you. We have the bottles, just can't sell it to you. It's been vaulted, which really hurt my feelings, and I suffered from that for a while. But then when they came out with 2018, like, this could work. I enjoy it, right? And I really do, and I still do at this moment. However, this one here, the Parfum version, reminds me, at least in my mind at this moment, of something that is similar or more closely related to the original 2016 version. Now, when they had the press release for this fragrance, so you go to read about it, it says that this one is the more intense version of the original. Now, I know a lot of people may automatically think 2018 because they may not know about 2016. And to me, that's what I think about when he talks about the original, because, well, hey, that was the original. Now, when I think of the 2016 version here, obviously you had that leather, right? You have that jasmine, but there was also this resemblance there of like this iris as well as violet, right? And I get that feel here, and it's something that I really do enjoy, enough to the point where I don't think I'll have to actively search for a bottle of 2016. If I come across it, hey, for a good price, then, you know, I might go ahead and grab it. But I don't think it's anything that I actively have to search for, because this fragrance really kind of makes up for anything that I was lacking in the original 2018. Now, one thing I really do appreciate with this Tom Ford fragrance, specifically when it comes down to the ombre leathers of the world, this is really a good change from what you can expect from a lot of designer fragrances out there. And seeing that you're going to pick this one up in a very similar location, that you can grab those other ones, whether it's a Sephora, a Macy's, a Dillard's, anything like that. You know, I think that this fragrance really has this je ne sais quoi, this grown man quality about it that the others lack. And I think that that's what's going to help this fragrance stand out. Now, like most Tom Ford fragrances, this one has a unisex appeal to it, but I think that this fragrance falls more on the masculine side, and I always felt that way. Whether it was ombre leather or Tuscan leather, I've always felt that this had a more masculine vibe. Now, if you are new to the ombre leather series or Tuscan leather or any leather fragrance for that matter, this fragrance may start off a bit harsh to you, but I'll tell you that that kind of goes away as the fragrance begins to settle in a bit and it becomes a lot more enjoyable. Now, personally, I enjoy the opening on this scent, right? I think that, again, this is very reminiscent to the original. When I speak of original intensive today, we're talking about the 2016 version. I feel that this one is closer along those lines. And honestly, if I would have smelled that before purchasing the fragrance, I would have just go ahead and picked up the 100 ml bottle because, hey, well, maybe I wouldn't have. I don't really need it. I like to keep 100 ml bottles, but I don't really need them. But that's another story for another time. All in, this is a masculine fragrance that you can wear in the fall and winter and really just smells sophisticated. This has this authentic leather vibe to it, which I really enjoy. And if you are into leather fragrances or looking to explore the world of leather fragrances or something that's not sweet, right? Something that's not a run-of-the-mill, then this is a good fragrance to really get your foot in the door with before you transition over into a all-on full-fledged niche fragrance. Another thing that I enjoy about this fragrance here, specifically the Parfum version, as well as the EDP, the original 2018, as well as the 2016, is it has this dark, mysterious, sophisticated, elegant vibe to it, right? That really works in a situation that you could be really dressed up. Like anytime that I could rock a shirt and tie, slacks with this fragrance, I feel confident in doing so. But I am confident in rocking this one in a bad boy vibe here, right? So if I'm in all black, just ready to go, do whatever I'm doing, this fragrance is one of those that I can reach for. All in, I'm happy about this fragrance. I'm excited about it, and it just is what it is, man. This is a really nice fragrance. Uniqueness, not really there because obviously you have the 2016, you have the 2018 in this one, but in comparison to, again, what you're going to be stacking this one against when you're in the store, yeah, I would say this one has a great amount of uniqueness to it that a lot of you out there will really enjoy and find pleasantly surprising. So all in, good performance on this fragrance. I would get about 8 hours on this fragrance, 8 to 10 hours. It jumps off the skin for real. I mean, off the skin for about 2 hours or so. It begins to become less harsh though. About 20 to 40 minutes into the scent is where it becomes to be a little less harsh than it is, and you get a slight, ever so slight amount of sweetness there, but nothing to be turned off with if you are not into sweet fragrances. Think of little raspberry there, not within this fragrance, or at least not listed within this fragrance, but it has like this nice little sweet underlying fruity smell. But again, the primary feel of this fragrance is dark, mysterious, and bold. All right, so keep that in mind when you're wearing this scent. All in, it's a fragrance that I enjoy. I know a lot of you out there will as well. Tom Ford does a great job when it comes down to these leather-based fragrances, in my personal opinion. The only one I wasn't a huge fan of would be Tom Ford Tuscan Leather Intense. But again, like I smelled that a few times, like nah, I really don't need it as much as I thought I needed it. But all in, man. Tom Ford Ombre Leather 2021 or Parfum, Tom Ford Ombre Leather 2018 and 2016. Good to go in my book. I would urge you to buy it, especially if it sounds like something that you're into. You like that dark feel, not very resinous, right? But it's dark, it's bold, it's mysterious, and again, it's unique compared to what you can experience in the designer realm. And obviously, I don't think this is going to be something that everyone is wearing. Again, fall, winter, prime times to wear this scent. Cuddle buddy activity in the right situation. First date worthy? I don't think so, right? I'm not sure that's the way you want to go on a first date, especially when you're getting to know someone. But hey, if you're into that bad boy vibe, clubbing scene, cigar bar, boom, you can rock this one. That's all I have for you guys and girls out there today. Let me know if you have gotten your nose on the 2021 version, which I'm going to call it that. It's not that at all. It's called the Parfum version. But hey, it was released in 2021, so there we have it. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. And you already know what I need you to do. Just hit the goddamn bell.